Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Noelle, and today we are talking about the Xiaomi Watch S1 Active. Now, I received this watch from Xiaomi nearly a month ago, and I've really been putting it through its paces. So let's just go through a little bit of the technical specifications of the watch, especially the ones that I think are really the most important to people who are in the market for a new fitness smartwatch. First and foremost, it has a 1.43-inch AMOLED screen, and you can see it's really nice and bright. So even in bright conditions, like if you were running outside, you can still see what's on your watch screen. The weight is only 36.3 grams, which is great because, heavy watches are a bummer. I can barely feel this watch on my wrist right now. Another important feature is its battery life. So if you just leave it on its default functions and features, it will last you approximately about 12 days. It also has its own GPS, internal GPS, and this GPS is dual band and 4 system. So it's able to interface not just with GPS satellites, but also Beidou, GLONASS, Galileo, and QZSS, which are, terms that I don't really use. I just use the watch and go. But it being able to interface with all of these systems means that it can track your distance and pace more accurately. It also has 117 sport modes. My mind was boggled when I saw just how many sports this watch is able to track, because in all honesty, I probably need to track only like 6 sport modes: swim, bike, run, yoga, cardio, weights. That's basically it. That's so weird. But it has 117 sport modes, including things like skiing and rowing, all of those things. So, whatever sport you're into, this watch will probably be able to track it for you. It also has fitness tracking features like all day heart rate, SpO2 monitoring, that's blood oxygen monitoring, sleep monitoring, steps tracking, of course. These things seem to be basic to many of these fitness tracker smartwatches out there. So I'm really happy that this is like one of the basic functions of the watch. And of course, for a person like me who's always on the go and frequently accident prone and drops things into water, this watch has 5 atmosphere water resistance. So basically, it's water resistant up to 50 meters. A pool is like what? Less than 2 meters deep if you don't really have a deep pool. So you can definitely take this swimming. It will be hardy enough to last in water for a long time. So now that those technical specs are over with, I will just get to my experience with the Xiaomi Watch S1 Active. I use them for tracking fitness, and I also use them to interact with my smartphone. And that will come later, but let's talk about the fitness tracking first and foremost. And like I mentioned, I only do 6 sports or exercise activities really. This watch has helped me track all of them. For outdoor running, which is like most of the things that I did with this watch, it helped me track my pace and the distance that I was going. Also, importantly, it tracked my heart rate. So I knew the effort that I was putting into the workout. I knew that whether I needed to step it up or take it down a notch. One of the main things, however, is that I really did need to tighten the strap for a more accurate reading. But when I was testing the Xiaomi Watch S1 Active with other similar trackers, the heart rates were basically around the same range as well. So it's kind of accurate with regard to wrist-based heart rate monitors. For open water swimming and outdoor cycling, I really wasn't able to use this watch because I haven't been able to get out on the road with my bike or out into the ocean to swim. But I guess the GPS tracking for running gives you an idea of its accuracy as well. It was pretty accurate within about 200 meters. of other devices that I was using. With regard to indoor cycling, this watch was able to track heart rate and duration. And if you're an attendee of like indoor cycling classes or spinning, then that's probably all you need. For a triathlete, you might find that its lack of distance tracking could pose some sort of issue. But if you actually have a speedometer, odometer on your bike, then that's not really an issue. So you can still track your effort, you can still track your workout using the indoor cycling feature. The most impressive feature from all the sports I did, I saw in the pool swimming exercise mode, because it was able to track my rest intervals in between my swim intervals. And I didn't have to hit any keys on the watch to do that. Because with a different device that I used to do swims in, I would have to hit the lap button frequently just to make sure that the swim interval was captured properly and that the rest interval wasn't added into the time for the swim interval. This watch basically just lets you swim, keep swimming, do whatever combination of interval and rest that you want, and it just records everything. You can also see on the watch itself, when you're resting, you can check the previous lap time and the number of lengths that you've done. So it's pretty much kind of like a swim clock, but on your wrist. It can't track the drills though, because it relies on your arm movements to understand how many strokes you're taking and how many lengths have gone by. So just a little caveat there. But if you're just doing laps across the pool anyway with freestyle or backstroke or breaststroke or even butterfly, this watch can track it for you. Another feature of the 117 fitness or sports modes is that it has triathlon in it. It's very easy to move from swim to bike to run. It also has transitions, which is so important, and all you have to do is press the one of the buttons to skip towards the next stage in your race. It also links up with Strava. If you've previously used Strava to store all of your workout data, then it's kind of seamless to keep uploading things onto Strava so you can see your history. I guess one feedback that I might say is that the Mi Fitness app that this watch syncs to is able to sync the cycling and the running and even yoga to Strava, but for some reason it doesn't sync pool swimming. So hopefully Xiaomi is able to make the modifications in the code for the Mi Fitness app so that even pool swimming gets synced over to Strava. But you can still access all that data in the Mi Fitness app anyway. So that's it with the fitness tracking. Let's move on to the smartwatch features. Like all smartwatches, the Xiaomi Watch S1 Active needs to connect with your smartphone using a Bluetooth protocol, and it does that really well. Like, once you switch on the Bluetooth on your phone and this is paired to that phone, automatically it starts communicating with the phone and transferring data. Also, if you're doing workouts while they're connected on the phone, the Mi Fitness app automatically starts logging the workout for you. Now, here are the basic smartwatch features that you might expect. Notifications, so you can view notifications, controlling music, and there are a few smartwatches out there that allow you to control the camera feature or the camera shutter on your smartphone. And that's very useful for taking selfies and whatnot. And I was able to try it out with this watch. Even if it's in beta mode right now, at least it's there. And yeah, It just shows that they're developing things and they're willing to try things out for the convenience of the consumer. When it comes to notifications, as soon as the notification comes in on your phone, it reflects, or you can feel a buzzing on your watch, and then you flick your wrist to read the notification. You can swipe it down, it says nothing new, and you can scroll through that notification. Once you've read it, though, it disappears from the watch, and you'll have to go to your phone to retrieve the notification. But other than that, it kind of saves me the effort of picking up my phone to look at what kind of notification rolled in, because especially if you're really concentrating on work and suddenly a notification comes in, it could break your flow. So if you just flick your wrist, oh, it's just a promo code email, then you can just ignore the notification and go about your work. With regard to music control, I love listening to music alongside working, and it's just a kind of a hassle to keep going to the smartphone to flick between tracks on a playlist. So this watch helps me to skip back and forth on a playlist without having to pick up the phone. And again, the phone is kind of a distraction if you're trying to focus. So having the smartwatch help you filter the notifications and the interactions you do with your smartphone really helps you when you're trying to focus on work. So the Xiaomi Watch S1 Active retails at 8,999 pesos, which is quite a great value for money because you get all of these amazing features. A nice watch build, actually. I'm going to take it off my wrist. See this? This is the moon white strap and the moon white watch body, and it's super classy. But if you don't like light colors, then there are many other colors available for you. There are 3 colors for the watch body and 6 colors for the watch strap. Additionally, there are 200 watch faces, so you can customize this watch to look however you want it to look like, and to help reflect your personality. So yeah, I was really impressed by the Xiaomi Watch S1 Active, and I can definitely recommend it for people who are looking for a great bang for the buck fitness smartwatch. Alright guys, that's it for today. If you found this video informative and entertaining, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again next time. Bye!